explain. Some things are too precious to put on display, and what we have feels too sweet to share. Too sweet to share with the whole world. That's how your love feels to me. Like finding a hidden island paradise nobody else can see. You don't belong in the spotlight, you don't need attention to shine, 'cause every room you walk into naturally already become divine. Sunday mornings making breakfast, your favorite song playing low, and honestly those little moments worth more than silver or gold. Outside everybody chasing something, trying hard to be seen, while all I ever needed was your heartbeat living next to me. Too sweet to share, too beautiful to explain. Girl, loving you feels like sunshine after years of rain. Too sweet to share, too precious for the crowd. Some blessings feel so sacred, you only thank heaven quietly for them. Too sweet to share, too precious to explain. The beach remembers all our footprints, moonlight remembers our names, and every old reggae record we dance to still carrying little flames. You know my fears before I speak them, know my silence better than words, and somehow every dream I once abandoned feel possible when you're near. Warm evenings on the balcony, rain tapping on the rails, talking about places we'll visit someday while watching ships set sail. Funny how the greatest treasures never come wrapped in gold. Sometimes they arrive disguised as somebody to hold when you grow old. Too sweet to share, too beautiful to explain. Girl, loving you feels like sunshine after years of rain. Too sweet to share, too precious for the crowd. Some blessings feel so sacred, you only thank heaven quietly for them. Too sweet to share, too precious to explain. Maybe that's why some love stories survive forever. Not because they're loud, but because they're genuine, built from patience, trust, friendship, and thousands of little moments nobody else sees. Years from now when time moves slower, silver dancing through our hair, I still wanna wait beside you and find the same peace there. Still wanna hear your sleepy laughter, still wanna steal your side of the bed, still wanna dance to old Lovers Rock long after our youth has fled. 'Cause beauty changes with the seasons, but real love learns to stay, growing deeper like roots beneath the soil, year after year that way. And when the final sunset finds us and the evening sky turns gold, I hope heaven plays this melody softly while hold you close, too sweet to share, too beautiful to explain. Girl, loving you feels like sunshine after years of rain, too sweet to share, too precious for the crowd. Some blessings feel so sacred, you only thank heaven quietly for them. Too sweet to share, too precious to explain, too sweet to share, too sweet to share. Some love stories are written for the world, others are written for two hearts, and ours was always too sweet to share. Girl, have you ever looked so good that even the man holding you got jealous? Saturday night in the room feeling golden, old reggae floating through the air. Everybody's smiling around us, but my eyes only resting right there. You move slowly under the spotlight, like the music belonged to your soul, and every little sway of your body made me lose all control. Your earrings catching candlelight, like stars dancing near your face. And honestly, I forgot every lyric, watching your beauty take over the place. The DJ kept changing records, but I couldn't hear one song, 'cause every little thing you were doing had my whole heart gone. I almost got jealous watching you dance with me. Girl, that's how beautiful you are. The way you move got my own heart wondering who stole my favorite star. I almost got jealous watching you hold me, slow wine against the bassline groove. And if loving you is dangerous, baby, then I don't wanna be rescued. Don't rescue him, leave him in love. You smiled while touching my shoulder, soft perfume floating through the night, and every man inside the room stopped talking when you stepped into the light. But you only had eyes for me, that's the part that blew my mind. Out of all the people in the building, you still chose me every time. The bartender laughed from the corner, said, "Brother, you're one lucky man." I just smiled and held you tighter, trying hard to understand.
smaller, moonlight slipping through the glass. But we kept moving with the music, like we wanted the moment to last.
Your forehead resting against mine,
Eyes closed while the record played,
and suddenly every prayer I ever whispered
felt completely answered today.
outside the city, still moving.
Inside time, moving slow.
And honestly, if the night ended right there,
I'd still never let you go.
'cause some people spend forever searching
For a feeling this true,
I found mine beneath the reggae speakers.
the night I danced with you, I almost got jealous watching you dance with me. Girl, that's how beautiful you are.
The way you move got my own
Heart wondering,
who stole my favorite star.
I almost got jealous watching you hold me.
Slow wine against the baseline groove.
And if loving you is dangerous, babe, then I don't wanna be rescued. Don't rescue him. Leave him in love.
Leave him in love.
Some love make you fall in love all over again. Every time you look at them.
Funny thing about love, sometimes it arrives when everything else stopped working. We fell in love during a power outage. Whole neighborhood went dark. Street lights vanished from the avenue, but somehow you lit my heart.
Everybody standing on their porches, wondering when lights return, while candles flicker through the windows and old conversations burn.
You sat quietly by the balcony, moonlight resting on your face. And honestly, the way you looked that evening made time slow down its pace.
No television to distract us, no phones blowing in our hands, just two souls and a warm night breeze, trying to understand.
We fell in love during a power outage, when the whole city lost its light.
Girl, somehow the darkness brought us closer
Than daylight ever might. We fell in love during a power outage, candles dancing through the room,
and every shadow on the wall that evening made our hearts bloom, made our hearts blue. Under the moon, made our hearts bloom.
the neighbors played old reggae records from a battery radio. Bass lines floating through the darkness, moving soft and slow.
You laughed while holding up a candle, gold dancing in your eyes. And honestly, no expensive chandelier could compete with that sight.
The night grew warmer as we talked, stories flowing without end, about childhood dreams and broken hearts, and where we've both been. Then suddenly the conversation faded, and silence took its place.
Not awkward silence, the kind that happens when two hearts hearts recognize the same space.
We fell in love during a power outage, when the whole city lost its light.
Girl, somehow the darkness brought us closer
than daylight ever might. We fell in love during a power outage.
Candles dancing through the room, and every shadow on the wall that evening made our hearts bloom, made our hearts bloom under the moon. Made our hearts bloom.
Maybe destiny don't arrive loudly, maybe it's sneaking quietly during blackouts, during ordinary evenings, when two people finally stop rushing long enough to truly see each other. Around midnight, rain started falling softly on the zinc rooftop.
Neither one of us was in a hurry for the magic to stop.
You move closer near the candlelight, warm fingers finding mine, and suddenly
forever felt possible for the very first time.
Then just before the power returned, before the city came alive, you kissed me softly in the darkness
and changed my entire life.
Now every time the lights go out,
I smile instead of complain,
'cause part of me still sitting in that room,
falling in love again.
We fell in love during a power outage,
when the whole city lost its light. Girl, somehow the darkness brought us closer than daylight ever might.
We fell in love during a power outage.
Candles dancing through the room, and every shadow on the wall that evening made our hearts bloom, made our hearts bloom.
Sometimes the lights go out,
so the heart can finally see.
It was almost 3 in the morning, neither one of us wanted to hang up. Your voice sounded better than sleep, floating softly through the phone. And every minute talking with you made loneliness leave home. The city sleeping outside my window, streetlights glowing in the rain, while your laughter through the speaker started healing hidden pain. You told me stories from your childhood, dreams you never said aloud, and somehow every little secret made me love you deeper now. Hours passing without permission, moonlight moving through the blinds, but every word that left your lips made me lose all sense of time. Hear it again. Your voice sounded better than sleep, better than rest in my eyes. Girl, every late night conversation felt like paradise. Your voice sounded better than sleep, soft as warm Caribbean rain. television muted in the corner, coffee growing cold nearby. But nothing in the whole wide world could pull my attention away tonight. You laughed when I started yawning, said, baby, go get some rest. But honestly, the way you sounded made staying awake feel best. Outside thunder rolled above Kingston, clouds drifting through the dark, while your voice wrapped around my spirit like music around a heart. Funny how some people enter quietly without fireworks in the sky. Just one late night conversation and suddenly your soul feel alive.
Hey, hey, your voice sounded better than sleep,
better than rest in
my eyes.
Girl, every late night conversation felt like paradise.
Your voice sounded better than sleep,
soft as warm Caribbean rain. And every time you whispered my name, I wanted to hear it
again, hear it again, again and again, again and again.
Maybe love doesn't always begin with a kiss. Maybe sometimes it begins with listening, staying awake too long because somebody's voice feels like home. Near sunrise, birds started singing, blue light touched the sky, and still neither one of us noticed how fast the night went by. You whispered softly, good morning, though we never really slept. And somehow that simple little sentence became a memory I kept. Now every time midnight arrives, an old reggae start to play. Part of me still hearing your voice, calling my worries away. 'Cause some sounds stay forever beautiful, long after years move on. And your voice still sounds better than sleep inside my favorite songs.
Hey, hey,
Your voice sounded better than sleep, better than rest in
my eyes.
Girl, every late night conversation felt like paradise. Your voice sounded better than sleep, soft as warm Caribbean rain. And every time you whispered my name, I wanted to hear it again.
Hear it again, again and again, again and again. Some conversations never really end.
Funny thing is, I wasn't rich until you walked into my life. You made my apartment feel expensive without changing a single thing. Still the same old couch by the window, still the same ceiling fan spinning. But suddenly candles on the table started looking like luxury. And every little room inside this place felt like royalty. You'd leave flowers near the kitchen, fresh mangoes by the sink, and somehow all those tiny little touches made everything feel complete. The walls were still the same color, the rent was still overdue,
but every corner felt worth a million the moment it belonged to you. You made my apartment feel expensive.
Girl, that's what your love can do.
Turn ordinary into magic
Without even trying to.
You made my apartment feel expensive,
Like paradise behind the door.
and honestly I never needed riches after loving you this way before. After loving you,
Nothing more to prove.
nothing more to prove.
Saturday mornings near the balcony, coffee warming in your hands. You'd hum along to old reggae records like music understood your plans.
The sunlight loved your presence too, always finding where you stood, turning tiny little moments into something beautiful.
Your slippers resting by the doorway, your sweater hanging by the chair, and somehow every simple object felt more valuable with you there. The neighbors thought we'd won the lottery from all the laughing through the walls.
Truth is we were just two people learning love don't cost it all. You made my apartment feel expensive.
Girl, that's what your love can do.
Turn ordinary into magic
Without even trying to.
You made my apartment feel expensive,
Like paradise behind the door.
and honestly I never needed riches after loving you this way before. After loving you,
Nothing more to prove.
nothing more to prove.
Some people spend a lifetime
Chasing mega houses,
more money,
more things,
not realizing the greatest luxury
is being loved properly.
Years later I still remember the way you transformed the space.
Not with money, not with furniture, but simply with your grace.
You filled the room with peace and laughter, warmth and honesty, and somehow every little evening
Felt like a dream to me.
now whenever I pass that old apartment, memories come flooding through, and part of me still see your flowers resting where you used to. 'Cause certain people leave behind beauty long after they've moved away,
And my heart still lives inside that apartment on those golden Saturdays. You made my apartment feel expensive.
girl, that's what your love can do.
Turn ordinary into magic without even trying to. You made my apartment feel expensive,
Like paradise behind the door.
and honestly I never needed riches after loving you this way before. After loving you,
Nothing more to prove.
nothing more to prove.
Nothing more to prove.
Nothing more to prove.
The richest man in the world is the one who comes home to love. I swear the rain wasn't dancing before. then you kissed me. The rain started dancing on the roof when you kissed me. Soft rhythms above our heads, and every little drop upon the zinc sheets seemed moving to what we felt. Warm lightning resting in the distance, blue shadows cross the room, while old lovers rock through tiny speakers, made the whole night bloom. You stood barefoot near the window, hair carrying traces of rain, and honestly one look into your eyes made me forget my name. Outside Kingston disappeared completely, lost behind the storm, but inside your arms, beside that window, everything felt warm. The rain started dancing on the roof when you kissed me, like heaven joined the groove. Girl, every little drop above us started moving to your move. Rain started dancing on the roof when you kissed me. Soft music from the sky, and suddenly every lonely season passed me by. Candles flickered on the dresser, golden light across your face, turning this ordinary rainy evening into a sacred place. You smiled while touching my shoulder, thunder rolled beyond the sea, and somehow every broken piece inside me started finding peace. The storm grew stronger through the darkness, but neither one of us cared, 'cause some moments become bigger than weather when true love there. The city drowned beneath the rainfall, cars moving slow outside, but time itself stood still completely the moment you were mine. The rain started dancing on the roof when you kissed me, like heaven joined the groove. Girl, every little drop above us started moving to your move. The rain started dancing on the roof when you kissed me. Soft music from the sky, and suddenly every lonely season passed me by. Maybe the storm wasn't outside, maybe it was inside me, and your love arrived just in time to teach the clouds how to clear. Near midnight, the thunder softened, moonlight touched the rain, and softly through the fading storm, you kissed me once again. I listened to the roof still singing, watched reflections on the floor, and honestly, I never wanted anything more. Now every rainy evening find me smiling without knowing why. Then suddenly I remember that kiss and the music in the sky, 'cause some memories become
Some kisses change the weather forever.
You ever love somebody so much that even the DJ become your enemy, because he kept getting closer to the end of the song? I wanted the song to last longer because of you. The record spinning way too fast,
and every second dancing in your arms made me wish time wouldn't pass.
The barroom glowing soft and golden, candlelight across your face, while old lovers rock through vintage speakers. Fill the room with grace.
You rested gently on my shoulder, slow wine beneath the moon.
And honestly, I stopped hearing everybody the moment they played our tune.
The bass line wrapped around your body like it knew exactly what to do.
And every note coming through those speakers sounded sweeter because of you.
I wanted the song to last longer because of you.
One more verse, one more refrain.
Girl, I would have paid the moon and stars to hear that melody again. I wanted the song to last longer because of you.
'Cause your love changed every note,
And suddenly a simple reggae record
felt too beautiful to let go.
don't let go. One more slow dance.
The DJ smiled from across the room like he knew exactly why.
I kept holding you a little tighter every time the chorus passed by.
Your perfume mixed with candle smoke, warm sweetness in the air.
And honestly, every other couple dancing started disappearing there.
The saxophone entered softly, the bass line rolled down low,
And every little movement of your waistline made the whole room glow. Outside Kingston slept peacefully, rain beginning to fall, but inside your heartbeat against my chest was louder than it all. I wanted the song to last longer because of you.
one more verse, one more refrain.
Girl, I would have paid the moon and stars to hear that melody again. I wanted the song to last longer,
Oh,
because of you.
'cause your love changed every note.
And suddenly a simple reggae record felt too beautiful to let go. Don't let go. One more slow dance.
Maybe that's the secret of real love. It changes everything it touches. Even songs you've heard 100 times become brand new when the right person standing beside you. Then the music slowly started fading. The final chorus came around, and I remember silently wishing for another round.
to hear that melody again. I wanted the song to last longer, oh, because of you. 'Cause your love changed every note, and suddenly a simple reggae record felt too beautiful to let go. Don't let go. One more slow dance. One more slow dance.
Some songs end, but the feeling never does. I thought I packed away the memories, then I found your favorite hoodie, and everything came back. Even my hoodie smelled heartbroken after you left, still carrying traces of your perfume, hanging quietly behind the bedroom door, like it knew you weren't coming soon. The apartment felt unusually silent, ceiling fan turning slow, and every little thing inside the room seemed to miss you too. Your coffee mug still on the counter, one earring near the bed, and somehow all these ordinary objects repeated words we never said. Outside Kingston moved like normal, people laughing in the street, but inside my chest everything felt a little incomplete. Even my hoodie smelled heartbroken after you left, like your memory never moved away. Girl, every thread still holding pieces of the love we made. Even my hoodie smelled heartbroken after you left, still whispering your name. And every time I try forgetting, the scent brings you back again. Back again. Still loving you. Still loving you. Sunday morning touched the curtains, warm sunlight on the floor, and for a second I almost called you, like I'd done before. Oh, Lovers Rock played from the speakers, bass line soft and low, but every song that used to comfort me only made me miss you more. I found one photograph behind the dresser, taken by the sea. Your smile brighter than the sunset, arms wrapped around me. Funny how heartbreak hides itself quietly, not always tears and pain. Sometimes it's one forgotten hoodie, making memories rain. Even my hoodie smelled heartbroken after you left, like your memory never moved away. Girl, every thread still holding pieces of the love we made. Even my hoodie smelled heartbroken after you left, still whispering your name. And every time I try forgetting, the scent brings you back again. Back again. Still loving you. Still loving you. Hey,
that refuses to disappear.
Years from now, I'll probably smile, thinking back on all this pain. 'Cause every great love story leaves behind
something that remains.
Maybe not forever physically, maybe not in plain sight, but hidden inside little things
that revisit us at night.
So I folded up that hoodie gently, placed it
inside a drawer.
Not because I stopped loving you,
but because I learned what memories are for.
To remind us that
something beautiful happened, even when it's gone away.
And that sometimes
a simple piece of clothing can carry an entire love story.
Even my hoodie smelled heartbroken after you left, like your memory never moved away.
Girl, every thread still holding pieces of the love we made.
Even my hoodie smelled heartbroken after you left, still whispering your name.
And every time I try forgetting, the scent brings you back again.
Memories don't live in photographs,
they live in the things we touch every day.
Some people make life dangerous. You make soft reggae dangerous. You turn soft reggae into a dangerous thing. Every time you start to move, and suddenly the sweetest bass line got something to prove. The DJ playing lovers classics, slow rhythm through the room.
But the moment your hips find the groove,
every heartbeat needs its doom. You smiled over your shoulder softly,
like you already knew
that every man inside the building was losing focus because of you.
The room wasn't even crowded,
nothing special going on,
until your body started dancing.
Then the whole atmosphere changed. You turned soft reggae
into a dangerous thing.
Girl, that's your superpower.
Every time you whine to the rhythm,
the whole room loses its composure.
You turn soft reggae into a dangerous thing.
Sweet melodies become fire,
and every note coming through the speakers
take my heart a little higher,
higher and higher, closer to the fire.
Warm rum sitting on the counter, moonlight spilling through the glass, and every little movement of your waistline made the night move too fast.
The bass line wrapped around your silhouette like it didn't want to let go.
And honestly, neither did I,
watching your beauty steal the show.
You laughed while pulling me closer, soft
reggae into a dangerous thing.
Girl, that's your superpower.
Every time you whine to the rhythm,
the whole room loses its composure.
you turn soft reggae into a dangerous thing.
Sweet melodies become fire,
and every note coming through the speakers
take my heart a little higher.
higher and higher, closer to the fire.
Maybe the problem isn't the music,
Maybe it's you,
'cause every song sounds innocent.
until you start dancing.
Then suddenly nobody's safe. Near midnight the record kept spinning,
Blue light filled the room,
and somehow every song that followed,
still carried your perfume.
you rested softly on my shoulder.
Heartbeat moving slow,
But even standing perfectly still,
you still stole the whole show.
now every time old Lovers Rock play,
Part of me return there,
to that warm night,
that bass line,
and the way you move through the air,
'cause certain people change the atmosphere,
without even trying to.
and every reggae song since then
Still remind me of you.
you turn soft reggae into a dangerous thing.
Girl, that's your superpower.
Every time you whine to the rhythm,
The whole room loses its composure.
you turn soft reggae into a dangerous thing.
Sweet melodies become fire,
And every note coming through the speakers take my heart a little higher, higher and higher, closer to the fire, closer to the fire.
some people hear reggae,
I hear you.
Every night it happened, like the moon was curious about the kind of love we had.
The moon kept looking through our window,
Silver resting on your face, and every little beam that crossed the bedroom seemed jealous of your grace. The curtains dancing with the night breeze, old reggae drifting low, while your fingers moving through my hair made the whole world move slow. You rested softly on my shoulder, wrapped inside my favorite sheet, and somehow every ordinary midnight turned heavenly and sweet. Outside Kingston slept peacefully, streetlights glowing down below, but inside all the stars in heaven seemed gathered for your show.
the moon kept looking through our window,
Like it couldn't stay away.
girl, even heaven seemed interested in watching us that day. The moon kept looking through our window,
Silver dancing on your skin, and every time I looked at you, I fell in love again.
love again, again and again.
The radio played softly in the corner, bassline moving through the dark, while your heartbeat found the rhythm and settled in my heart. You whispered little things that evening, half asleep and smiling too. And honestly, no famous love song could compete with you. The ceiling fan moved slow above us, shadows painted on the wall, and somehow every second near your body felt worth more than it all. Outside, clouds crossed in front of moonlight, then slowly drifted by, like even nature needed moments to admire what was inside. The moon kept looking through our window, like it couldn't stay away. Girl, even heaven seemed interested in watching us that day. The moon kept looking through our window, silver dancing on your skin. And every time I looked at you, I fell in love again. Love again. Again and again. Baby, the moon wasn't watching us. Maybe it was learning, trying to understand how two ordinary people could create something this beautiful. Near dawn, the silver light grew softer. Blue morning touched the sky, and still I couldn't stop admiring the peace inside your eyes. You reached gently for my hand, pull it close against your chest, and suddenly every prayer I'd ever whispered finally felt blessed. Now every time moonlight fills my window and old reggae start to play, part of me returns to that room and never leaves that place. 'Cause some nights become eternal long after they are through, and the moon still visits sometimes to remind me of you. The moon kept looking through our window, like it couldn't stay away. Girl, even heaven seemed interested in watching us that day. Oh, the moon kept looking through our window, silver dancing on your skin. And every time I looked at you, I fell in love again. Love again, again and again, again and again. Maybe the moon was never watching us. Maybe it was wishing. I don't know where you learned to love like that, but every kiss from you feel like medicine. You kiss like you're trying to heal somebody. Soft as sunlight after rain. And every time your lips find mine, the world feels whole again. You don't rush like modern lovers. You move slow and understand that broken hearts don't need excitement. Sometimes they just need a hand. Warm morning light across the curtains, coffee steaming by the bed, while your fingers gently trace the worries living in my head. Outside Kingston waiting slowly, children laughing down the lane, but inside your love was busy washing away pain. You kiss like you're trying to heal somebody, like you know exactly where it hurts. Girl, every touch you leave behind make my spirit work. You kiss like you're trying to heal somebody, soft medicine for the soul. And every time you pull me closer, you make broken pieces whole. Make me whole. Heal my soul. Make me whole. Heal my soul. You listen when I don't feel talking, read the silence in my eyes, and somehow know the hidden battles I could never verbalize. You don't judge my imperfections, you don't keep emotional score. You just love me through the darkness, still I don't fear it anymore. Sunday afternoons beside the balcony, rain clouds hanging overhead, while your shoulder becomes sanctuary for everything unsaid. Funny how some people enter softly without trying to impress, then spend their lives repairing damage nobody else addressed. You kiss like you're trying to heal somebody, like you know exactly where it hurts. Girl, every touch you leave behind make my spirit work. You kiss like you're trying to heal somebody, soft medicine for the soul. And every time you pull me closer, you make broken pieces whole. Make me whole. Make me whole. Heal my soul. Baby, real love isn't possession. Maybe it's restoration. Maybe the greatest romance is helping somebody become themselves again. Years from now when we both older, silver dancing through our hair, I know your love will still be working, the same magic living there. 'Cause beauty fades and seasons change us, but kindness never grows old. And your heart got a way of touching people worth more than silver or gold. Now every night before I sleep, one thing remains true. The safest prayer I ever answered was finding you. 'Cause some people love for attention, some people love for show. You love like you're trying to heal somebody, and that's why I never let go. You kiss like you're trying to heal somebody, like you know exactly where it hurts. Girl, every touch you leave behind make my spirit work. You kiss like you're trying to heal somebody, soft medicine for the soul. And every time you pull me closer, you make broken pieces whole. Make me whole. Heal my soul. Heal my soul. Make me whole. Heal my soul. But every time you held me, the sea itself seemed to slow down. The ocean sounded slower when you held me, waves rolling gentle on the shore, and every little worry I carried didn't matter anymore. Barefoot walking by the water, moonlight resting on your skin, while old reggae drifting from a beach bar made the whole night spin. You slipped your hand into my hand like it belonged there all along, and somehow every crashing wave started sounding like a song.
Palm trees swaying in the darkness, warm breeze moving through your hair, and honestly the whole Caribbean felt jealous you were there. The ocean sounded slower when you held me,
like the tide forgot to move.
Girl, your love turned restless waters
into something smooth.
The ocean sounded slower when you held me,
soft as moonlight on the sea,
and every wave that touched the shoreline
felt like it was blessing me.
Blessing me. Hold me close.
The bonfire glowing near the water, orange dancing through the sand, while your silhouette against the moonlight made my heart understand
that peace ain't something you can purchase or chase around the world. Sometimes peace arrives quietly inside the arms of one girl.
You laughed while throwing shells into the ocean, watching circles drift away, and somehow every little thing you did
made me wanna stay. The stars look brighter than usual, the sky unusually clear, like heaven opened up that evening just to keep us here. The ocean sounded slower when you held me,
like the tide forgot to move.
Girl, your love turned restless waters
into something smooth.
The ocean sounded slower when you held me,
soft as moonlight on the sea,
and every wave that touched the shoreline
felt like it was blessing me.
Blessing me. Hold me close.
Maybe the ocean wasn't slowing down,
Maybe my heart finally was.
maybe your love taught me
What calm feels like.
Near midnight the beach grew quieter, the crowd disappeared from sight, leaving only waves and moonlight and
Us beneath the night.
you rested softly on my shoulder, listening to the sea, and suddenly forever didn't seem impossible
For somebody like me.
Now every time I hear the ocean,
Part of me returned there
to that warm night,
that moonlight,
and your fingers through my hair, 'cause certain moments become timeless.
long after years pass through.
like it was blessing me.
Blessing me, hold me close, hold me close.
Some love stories still floating,
Somewhere out there on the tide.
Funny how people leave, but parts of them stay behind. Your laugh still lives somewhere in my curtains, dancing softly when the breeze comes through. And every time they move beside the window, they remind me of you.
Sunday sunlight fills the apartment, touching places where you'd sit. And somehow every corner of this room still remembers little bits.
The coffee table knows your stories, the hallway knows your name. Even the old record players somehow don't sound exactly the same.
Outside Kingston, moving forward, cars rushing through the day.
But inside these walls your laughter never really went away. Your laugh still lives somewhere in my curtains, floating softly through the air.
Girl, some memories don't need permission
to suddenly appear.
Your laugh still lives somewhere in my curtains,
like music that won't fade.
And every little breeze through this apartment,
bring back the love we made.
bring it back again, back again.
The balcony still catch the sunsets, just the way it used to do.
But somehow every color in the evening still looking for you.
Old reggae drifting through the speakers, bass line rolling low and deep.
And suddenly I hear your laughter breaking through my memory.
You used to laugh at all my bad jokes, even when they weren't that good, turning ordinary little moments
into something beautiful.
Funny how joy leaves fingerprints on every place it's been.
And honestly, this whole apartment songs in quiet moments when nobody expecting it.
Years from now, these curtains older,
sun faded by the years,
still I know one sudden movement
could bring back everything.
The way you throw your head back laughing,
the sparkle in your eyes,
the way happiness arrives so easily
whenever you were nearby.
Now everyone Caribbean evening, when the trade winds start to blow,
part of me still hear your laughter moving through the room slow.
'Cause some people leave this world behind,
but never truly disappear. Sometimes they live forever softly in the places they held dear.
oh, your
Love still lives somewhere in my curtains,
floating softly through the air.
girl, some memories don't need permission
To suddenly appear,
your laugh still lives somewhere in my curtains,
like music that won't fade.
and every little breeze through this apartment, bringing back the love we made. Bring it back again, back again.
Back again. Some laughter never leaves the room. You know something? After all these years,
I still believe
love should always sound this warm. Love should always sound this warm, like reggae drifting through the dusk, like your fingers finding mine, without either of us needing much. Golden sunlight through the curtains, coffee resting on the stove,
and every little thing around us moving soft and slow.
you're humming while you water flowers, barefoot crossing through the room, turning ordinary little mornings into something that could bloom.
Outside the city making noise, everybody rushing somewhere, but inside our little world together, peace was living there. Love should always sound this warm,
Like a bass line in the night, lovers. Rock never gets old,
because warmth never goes out of style.
kindness
Never goes out of style.
real love
Never goes out of style.
years from now when we both older,
Silver dancing through our hair,
I still wanna hear your laughter
floating through the air.
still
Wanna hold your hand at sunset.
still wanna dance real slow
Still wanna fall in love all over every place we go.
'cause some people spend forever searching.
For a feeling this complete,
I found mine inside your heartbeat.
and the rhythm of your feet.
Now every time old reggae playing,
One truth remains for me:
love should always sound this warm.
the way it sounds with you and me. Love should always sound this warm.
Like a bass line in the night,
Girl, the way you love me softly,
make everything
feel right. Love should always sound this warm, like moonlight on the sea.
and every day you spend beside me.
Feel like a melody, a melody.
Stay with me,
Stay with me.
stay with me.
If love don't feel like this,
It ain't finished growing yet. Some people remember faces, some remember words. Me, I remember your hug. Your hug smell like brown sugar and rain. Sweetness mixed with the storm. And every time you wrapped your arms around me, the whole world felt warm.
Clouds hanging low above Kingston, thunder rolling near the sea, but nothing felt stronger than your heartbeat, resting softly against me.
You used to arrive with wet curls shining, rainwater touching your skin, and somehow every stressful thing I carried would disappear again.
The city could be falling apart around us, traffic stretching for miles,
But one embrace from you, my darling, could calm chaos for a while.
your hugs smell like brown sugar and rain.
Sweet enough to heal my soul.
Girl, every time you held me closer,
You made broken pieces whole.
your hugs smell like brown sugar and rain.
Like comfort after a storm.
And honestly, the safest place I ever knew was right there in your arms. Right there in your arms, safe from the storm.
Sunday evenings on the balcony, watching gray clouds drifting by. You'd pull me close beneath one blanket while rain painted the sky.
Oh, love. Lovers rock through the speakers, bassline moving slow and deep. And every little conversation with you felt too beautiful to leave.
Sometimes you'd laugh against my shoulder,
Soft perfume mixed with the breeze.
and honestly I started believing love was supposed to feel like peace. Not fireworks that disappear quickly,
Not games that come and go,
but something warm and steady,
like rain falling soft and slow. Your hugs smell like brown sugar and rain,
sweet enough to heal my soul.
Girl, every time you held me closer, you made broken pieces whole. Your hugs smell like brown sugar and rain,
Like comfort after a storm.
and honestly the safest place I ever knew was right there in your arms. Right there in your arms, safe from the storm.
Maybe love isn't something you hear,
Maybe it's something you feel,
like warm arms after a hard day,
like somebody reminding you
you don't have to carry
everything alone.
Years may pass and seasons change us,
Still one thing remains true,
every rainy evening bring me memories
that somehow lead to you.
I still remember those quiet moments
Near the window watching the skies,
while your heartbeat moved beside mine.
like music through the night.
Now whenever thunder start rolling,
And warm rain touch my skin,
part of me still standing in your embrace.
feeling whole again.
'Cause certain people leave behind a feeling,
Time can never explain.
and my heart still remember forever.
Brown sugar and rain,
Your hugs
smell like brown sugar and rain.
sweet enough to heal my soul.
Girl, every time you held me closer,
You made broken pieces whole,
your hugs smell like brown sugar and rain,
like comfort after a storm.
and honestly the safest place I ever knew was right there in your arms. Right there in your arms,
Safe from the storm.
safe from the storm.
Some hugs last longer than forever.